Hey everybody, I know I haven't really been on YouTube. Tons of shit in my life has hit the fan, really. Like, I don't even know where to begin. My birth mother, anybody who really knows me knows that I don't live with my real parents. I haven't for many years because of drug issues, prostitution issues, and everything like that. And the fact that my mom had me at a really young age, so, she couldn't really provide the things I needed as a child, so I still see them, and I love all my family, like, to death, and, like, if someone dies, it's really heartbroken for me, and it really hurts me, and it hits me like a ton of bricks. No one hasn't died in my family, but there's a lot of issues. I have a little sister who is about 14, and she's having a lot of unprotected sex, like with different people, just doing drugs, and she's cutting herself, and, my mom is not used to taking care of kids. All of us got taken away at a young age. She never really got the chance to be a mom and to teach us stuff. And my sister lives with my mom, and my mom can't handle it, and it's really difficult. My mom is a lesbian, and I'm proud, and I support her all the time. I'm gay myself. And I got tons of gay people in my family. My mom has a fiance. Oh, someone's calling me. Don't know who it is. My mom has a fiance, and my mother's fiance has had a bad past, just like all the rest of us. She's been raped and hurt by her birth family, and, at a young age, she did go into drugs, just like my sister, so she talks to my sister and kind of tells my sister what to do and what not to do, and it's really difficult for Cass, which is my mom's fiance, because when Cass looks at my sister, she's scared that my sister might get hurt just like Cass was, just like she was. And I understand, where everybody's coming from in my family, and it's really difficult for me because I'm the older sister. I'm very connected with my working roots, and it's really hard for me to figure out if I'm going to be selfish and ignore it, or if I'm going to be a good wicked and a good sister and support and help everybody. But I also myself have been going through issues. I went out with this guy who had a kid, and I love kids, and him and I had a really bad breakup. Jesse and I also broke up. I don't know, I believe I had some videos of him and we were thinking about getting married. That's not gonna happen anymore. He ended up cheating on me with strippers, and he ended up doing some really heavy drugs, and I used to do drugs when I was a younger age, so I tried to avoid drugs in that kind of situation. So him and I broke up, and it was really a messy breakup. We still fight about it. It's unbelievable. I'm dating a new guy now. His roommate, funny story, his roommate I knew since grade 4, which is weird. His roommate is actually the first guy I ever liked when I was little. Everybody has that, oh my god, crush, the first crush. Well, his roommate was mine, and him and I, talk, but we're not good friends as we used to be, and it's really shitty, to be honest. And it's really difficult, but it's the way it has to be, really. There's also, my boyfriend, we don't have issues with each other. Him and I both cancer, and I know a lot of Wiccan people, and a lot of other people say that two cancers really will bash heads with each other because they're so alike. But honestly, that's actually lies, because him and I, very weirdly, we connect on a spiritual level and a different level than I've ever connected with any person I've dated, or anybody I like, really. He understands what Wiccan's about. Some of his friends are Wiccans as well, so he understands them and knows a bit about it. Yesterday, we were in the bookstore talking about auras, and I actually ended up buying a book. He helped me with that choice. He was telling me, he was like, honey, I'm blue. And I didn't understand that. And that was weird for me. Like, he was like, honey, I'm blue. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I thought he was crazy. And then he's like, he tries to explain it to me, and I couldn't understand it, what he was saying. And then he's like, let's just go to the Wiccan section. I'll just find what I need, and I'll show you it. So we were in the bookstore called Chapters, and I brought him to the Wiccan section. I'm like, this is the Wiccan section, honey. And he's like, okay, just give me a moment. And he ended up finding a book about how to read auras. And I knew what auras were after he showed me the book. I'm like, okay, alright, now I see what you mean, you're blue, okay. And he's like, hold on, I gotta show you it. And I'm like, alright, it's a book, okay, honey, show me. So he flips to the page, and he's like, read this. And it says blue, and it tells you underneath what blue means. And I told him, I said, honey, I can't read right now, I got a lot on my mind. And he was like, okay, read it later. So I'm tired again. And I'm like, no, just read it to me. So he ended up reading it to me. And word to word that he was reading, I was thinking about it, and he really is that kind of shade. And it was interesting to understand that and see that. So I ended up buying that book. It's on my bed. I got tons and tons of new Wiccan books, and tons of new Wiccan things. I ended up getting a bookshelf for my Wiccan stuff. Instead of having my corner, I got like a big bookshelf, and I will be making videos and updates about that. I got so much stuff to tell. Like, right now I know I won't be able to make much videos because I work and college and everything. I've got family issues, but I'm gonna try to get more connected with YouTube again, because in a weird way, it just kind of keeps my sanity and me together properly. So this is all I gotta say. Blessed be, and I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas and New Year's. I know mine was really difficult for me, but that's okay. I'll explain that another day. Bye.